Good day, everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is a general reading and is for entertainment purposes only. Of course, thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. It really helps the new channel. Hope you guys are having an awesome day today. And I have no idea what Bird's gonna say. Normally, things kind of float around. You get, little drops and doodads here and there. I got nothing today. I'm just sitting here, I'm like, do I do a reading? I don't know. Am I going to record this? Sure. Am I going to post it? I don't know. I normally don't take these cards, but I just want to point out second house resources, ninth house exploration, and Pisces sensitize. Along with one who flew out way over here, Venus beloved. These are all great cards. Now, if you had really good second house, really strong second house aspects, you probably would have the resources to travel the world and sensitize yourself to all the joys and luxuries that are to be had. If you have a problem with your second house, not so much. You probably won't mind the climate lockdowns, the energy lockdowns. That I did pick up on this morning. Guess we'll be starting those 2021, 2020. It's probably just rehearsal for that type of thing. Talking about this is probably why I'm shadow banned. I don't know if I'm shadow banned, but significantly, I'm just glad you're here, guys. What's going on? Thank you. So Taurus, ruler of the second house, cultivate. Also card number 2, so we're certainly talking about the second house in astrology. So that would be the way you earn money, rather than the 8th house when it comes to holy blank. Oh my gosh. 8th house when it comes to inheritances and things like that. Okay, so we're in a mood. Yeah, so this is like what you've accumulated, what your also your self-worth. So it's not just about like the fun coins, the pentacles you have in your bank account, but it also has to do with your self-esteem, self-worth. I know money doesn't mean that you're a good person if you have it, that's for sure. But I do know when you don't have it and you're wearing holy t-shirts and stained t-shirts because you don't really have one without a stain on it. Not to say you're a dirty person, but you're just lacking the funds to buy that new t-shirt, right? Just an example. For some reason I grabbed the tarot, so let's go with it. There's a couple here who has accumulated some sort of wealth that doesn't belong to them. As you can see, this lady in this particular tarot deck, I mean, you can't really tell by, I mean, she looks like she might have gotten this from some sort of, it looks like ill-gotten gains here. Now, I mean, she looks like she's, I mean, possibly a stripper, but that's really not what it is. What it is I believe she's the lady in the 3 of Pentacles, making bank robbery plans with her cohorts, right? So, this may or may not be her here, but these guys certainly have planned some sort of heist And she's sitting there looking quite pretty with her alone, mind you. I don't see the other cohorts there. Maybe they didn't get away. Maybe she threw them all under the bus. We don't know. But it's certainly a couple. Bonnie and Clyde over here. So we got Bonnie and Clyde with ill-gotten gains, holding on to money or stealing money that doesn't belong to them. Let's go back into here. Now, this couple could be anybody from your aunt and uncle, your best friend and her husband, your mom's best friend and her husband, anybody that's real close to the family that would know of, say you're a little kid and they're like, oh my gosh, say your mom's talking to her best friend and be like, oh, I'm really happy she's going to be okay. I know if anything happens to me, this little one's going to be okay because so-and-so left her this money and this person left her that property. And when she turns 18 or when she gets married, she's going to get, some sort of dowry or something along those lines. Because it's talking about Taurus is the money that you earn. This lady did not earn it. This lady gotten somebody else's finances, savings or valuable assets of some sort through. And maybe it's because this woman, the female and probably both, if they're working together, they feel like they have to keep up with the Joneses in some sort of way to, if we're talking about second house, we're also talking about self-worth. So she could possibly very well be placing value on herself, not through her talents, but through her, maybe her talent is able to survive because she's cutthroat. That certainly could be it. But we have celebration here. Now, if I didn't automatically grab that deck, the Seven of Pentacles actually means that somebody has worked a long time to cultivate their wealth, rather than steal it. But, I was led right to that specific deck when I have 10 sitting in front of me. And then, of course, we have the card number 2 and the 2 of Cups. So this is probably a married couple. Okay. We have letting go and leadership. Spirit Guardian of Autumn, letting go. Very pretty card. She's spent all summer long growing her beautiful foliage just to have it all drop and sort of die off in the fall. Instead, leadership. A leader is somebody who can confidently let go of the things that she has, in a sense, maybe a bit sadly let go of the things that she has acquired, all well knowing she has another opportunity to grow new, bigger, stronger, better, brighter leaves in the following year. Back to the cards, I guess. Tell me about this celebration. What is this celebration? I just saw the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment here. And, okay, so maybe somebody thought it would be the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, but really it's turning out to be something they have to defend themselves from. It looks like the police are coming. I'm just noticing it looks like the boys in blue. When you look closer, they don't exactly look like officers, but that is like initially that's what it looked like to me, and the fact that this one here looks like those gains were ill-gotten. I don't think I've ever said ill-gotten gains in my life. That's how it's coming out. I mean, how else would you say it, really? I'm looking for the Nine of Cups, because when I seen it, it was like with that bottle of wine there. I feel like somebody was really taking that ill-gotten gains. Oh God, I'm annoying myself with that. Sorry. To really live it up. You know what I mean? Like she was going to. You know, like it makes me think of like, you know, like the rich business owner, like the really like kind of like hairy, overweight, greasy dudes sitting at the front row of the strip club, and they just think, or maybe in the private room at the strip club, and they have all their indulgences and they have all the paid for ladies around them. I feel like she thought she was gonna be like that. So like, I don't know if she's like sitting in the male strip club, or if she just planned to have like all the boys fawning over her and always constantly want to be around her because she's the one with the dough. Just having like male servants, male strippers. Like I feel like she thought she was gonna be this like big boss lady. You know what I mean? Like that version, the female version of that. Yeah, and I also want to say like maybe he's not a businessman. Maybe his business is all shady. You know what I mean? Maybe it's like some money laundering type success. But I feel like she thought she was going to be like this one, but instead right now she's like this because whoop whoop, that's the sound of the police, right? Okay. If you've watched any other videos, this row for whatever reason tends to turn out to be the collective, so you guys. And I'm just pointing out. Now, it might not be, though it always seems to be. So let's just see. I feel like maybe you could be this, and I want to say transformative spirit, because not only does he shed his antlers, but the trees shed their leaves. So they're constantly, like my Percy pretty face over there, I can see you looking at me from the hole. They shed they shed, and they grow, and they learn, and they come back newer, bigger, better, right? Where I don't think, and I want to keep mentioning the female, just because I really... There's 3 ladies on the board here. Well, there's 4 including yourself, but there's 3 ladies on the board here. And I don't know what happened to her significant other, but I don't know, maybe he'll show up later. So 18, conjure the magic. We have a full moon there as well, and his little spirit guides. He's like myself, he's got his little animal friends being like, hey buddy, go this way. And then you're like, okay buddy, just because you said so and you've never led me astray. Right, bird? Right. So, noticing the 1 plus 8, this is an ending of a cycle here with conjuring the magic. We recently had a blue moon, And if you don't know what a blue moon is, it is when you have 2 full moons in 1 month, and it doesn't happen very often, so it is once in a blue moon, you will have 2 full moons in a month. Somebody could have been using these energies. I'm hoping this would be nice if this is you, but it may not be. Somebody's trying to close out a cycle for sure. I don't know if it's to try to keep this money or to stop the popos from coming in. We have crane, or sorry, swan. Swan is soulmates, by the way. This looks like Lawns to Meadows. Where I live, it's the Viking settlement. I don't know if that has something to do with it. It looks very similar. But swans mate for life, and they symbolize the soul. They also symbolize royalty. Princess Diana has 2 black swans, or black swans, swimming outside of her, what do you call it, where you keep the urns, the mausoleums. I'm sure highly protected mausoleum. And I'm just gonna take a quick peek what this is here. So swan, soul, love, and beauty. But trust me, Google it. Swans certainly do stand for soulmate, twin flame. The swan, definitely the soul. Swan symbolism. Grace, lifelong love, and transformation is what the Googles are saying. So we could be talking about a couple of soulmates here, some twin flames, whether that be you or them. Tell me about this letting go and leadership. What do we need to let go of? And where do we need to lead? So let go, venturing out, making a choice on what path we're going to take. Conjure the magic. Again, leadership. What path are we going to take? I know I said this, but I think we're still over here. Which path are we going to take? The high road, so to speak? Are we going to... like this, to me, really is a religious figure. This really could be a choice of... are we going to go for the ill-gotten gains? Like, is this couple going to work together in some way, shape, or form to steal money, or are they going to take the reins, let go of whatever it is they're trying to hold on to? Maybe they're holding on, this couple could be holding on to something valuable that's not theirs. Parents, as an example, say your grandparents died, they left you something, your parents are super mad or jealous or angry about it because they really thought, and never in a million years would you be the one to have all the say over, I don't know, some sort of trust fund or property, business, something along those lines. And maybe they did whatever they gotta do to make sure that you don't get it. They could be now regretting their choice. Probably because they're getting caught. But they could be regretting their choice and trying to make a decision to actually be a good leader and let go of these ill-gotten gains. Whether it be, it kind of feels like to me they're going to let go of it one way or the other. It's going to be the hard way or the easy way. Either... like, God's basically going to make this happen. So if your parents, I have to use that because it's the easiest here. or like your, say, guardians, like I said before, I referred to your like mom's best friend, like maybe her family, maybe your mom's, she's like an aunt to you or a second mom or something along those lines. You know, maybe she, for whatever reason, decided like, oh, you're not big enough to have this, or you're not ready to have this. Maybe you were really young, or maybe you were just not living right at the time, or whatever they tricked themselves into thinking. They probably had no right in to do it, but now they are faced with a choice here, and that's to either give it up or I guess like fight for it. If these people are getting older, they may be thinking, hey, maybe we're getting pretty close. I don't know if they're religious or not, but they could be worried about this guy and being like, maybe we maybe we shouldn't keep this. Maybe we did the wrong thing. They want to balance it out. Conjure the magic. They could have even been, if they're a part of some sort of religious sect, organization, cult, or coven, they could have been using moon magic to try to hide this somehow, or even using magic. Magic isn't always like herbs and spices, or ceremonial or ritual or whatever you want to call it. Sometimes it's could come in the form of blackmail. Maybe they know somebody who's in charge of trust funds, lawyers, or God, whoever that is. I don't know who these people are. I probably should. I should probably look into it and see if I have any missing inheritances. But the Queen of Pentacles here. So it looks like they may be trying to conjure on this Queen of Pentacles. But the Queen of Pentacles looks like it may not work. In the stark dark, she is she's coming off quite, abundant, stable. She's got nice skin. She's healthy. She's got nice, she knows how to dress. She can grow a garden like nobody's business. They really could be using moon magic to try to do something to this Queen of Pentacles. Tell me, what are they trying to do to the Queen of Pentacles? They're trying to make her a star. Maybe the Queen of Pentacles is doing moon magic to be a star. Maybe the Queen of Pentacles is the star, and that's where the magic is. Give me one more for the Queen of Pentacles. What are they trying to... Because I feel like she's holding on to something here, like, this is mine. And it reminds me of the moon. Like, I feel like she has the magic. Maybe that's what they're trying... Maybe the inheritance isn't financial. The inheritance could be something... spiritual. Like, she looks a little, like, I feel like she's like, this is mine. Do you see? Mine. And this lady looks like she stole it. It's like I feel like she's holding a proof of some sort. Some sort of tangible proof that this belongs to her, and she is the star. Not this scheming, plotting gangsta lady. She thinks she's bad, but you know what's bad. What's bad is being able to stand in your own power and be able to grow things without having to take it from other people like a shiesty little rat. I also like rats, so I'm sorry, rats. It's like when people call, we got Percy coming out over there, and people are like, oh, that person's a snake. And I'm like, well, I love snakes. But you know what I'm saying. Tell me about this swan, this twin flame. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, so we got the full moon coming out again. Moon magic. Maybe to try to make this person apathetic towards their emperor. No, I'm not taking all these cards, to be honest with you. But it seems like something's already in motion, already on the way, already done. I'm saying it's already done because she's arrived, she's assessed, and she has found it safe enough to remove her helmet and continue on the journey with, you know, she's probably still going to be cautious, but she knows that she's in a place where she doesn't need such heavy protection, right? I feel like the Emperor is significant, but he came out with too many cards, so... Bird, if you want me to have seen... We have the Knight of Pentacles. Something's been happening for a long time, or been coming for a long time. This Justice has been coming for a long time. Long time coming. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, something has been... Maybe this happened a long time ago. You know, they celebrated. They thought they got away with it. And now this is what they're looking like. Yeah, it's funny because if these people, you know, possibly the leader of an organization, group, cult, coven, tribe even, if they come at you like, oh, hey, I just want to let you know that this is yours and I've decided to, or we, you know, say hand it over, just know that it's only because they have to or they're going to go to jail, not because they think you should have it, not because they're good people, nothing along those lines. It's because they have to. So don't, like, what I'm trying to say is if somebody comes forward with something that belongs to you and they're trying to make it out to be a gift, take it and don't say thank you. Take it and, I don't know, call the authorities. Do what you want. You know, sometimes that's not worth it. Sometimes you just take it and you go about your way. Sometimes it's not worth giving people your energy, right? But I would like to know about this swan, this twin flame, because somebody here is trying to get somebody's attention, and I am noticing that this guy's got bling on. Like, hey, it almost looks like he's flashing her. He's like, hey, baby. Maybe he's creepy. Or maybe he's being sent by somebody else. So we have a Queen of Wands here. This Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Well, we've seen the Emperor. So we could be seeing, this could be the couple. This could actually be the couple. Like, it's funny because I feel like this is like, this male swan, I'm assuming it's a male swan, he's all decked out with bling, right? And he's got this weird look on his face, like, hey, look at me. Like, maybe, like he's showing off, you know? It's like maybe he's trying to impress this Queen of Wands with stuff. With his bling. The King and Queen of Wands. Here we are. There's the counterpart. And you know what I'm noticing? It looked like their shit's on fire. Maybe this King of Wands, maybe this twin flame, this couple, Either wants to burn the whole house down to burn the evidence, or because I'm kind of noticing that she looks like she's inside a burning building. This King of Wands could want to burn the building down with her in it, possibly because she threw him under the bus to keep this ill-gotten gains. So we have a King and Queen of Wands. Very, very interesting. Yeah. I feel like somebody's trying to come your way. Maybe it's the King of Wands. I feel like the King of Wands is literally like burning this building down with the Queen of Wands inside. Maybe she's some sort of a gold digger. Maybe that chain is the only thing that really attracted her to him in the first place. Yeah, maybe she's using some sort of love magic, or he's using some sort of love spells to ignite passion here. Or just manipulation in general. Maybe he's really good at manipulating. It might not be hard to manipulate a gold digger. Sorry, King and Queen of Wands, I'm usually not this hard on you, but you look like you got some shit going on. Tell me about this King and Queen of Wands. Tell me about this couple. Yeah, so when we seen the Knight of Wands there, Knight of Wands looked like they were coming towards somebody, possibly the High Priestess. Trying to control the situation might be the Emperor. Possibly trying to, I don't know, have this lady drink this cup, because, like, if you notice, her cups are over here, and this guy's coming in through the window. Like, I don't think there's anything good in that cup. You may actually, this card, Four of Cups usually talks about being apathetic and depressed and, you know, not seeing opportunities in front of you, but this opportunity is, like, not a good one. This is somebody from your past, or somebody who's trying to recreate something from your past, like when they tried to take you out. You defended yourself last time, you were able to walk away, and now after a long time, they could be trying to come at you again. And it's funny because this is like the spirit guy warning, like, do not go. Do not listen to that snake. Do not eat that apple. But it looks like, you know, this couple is obviously tempted by something. Maybe they think if they're coming for this High Priestess, they could become this star, take this pentacle, and be able to harvest, because these look like little ghosties. They could acquire her spiritual connections, because the star is, like, not only a healer, but they're an inspiration. They're the fucking star, right? Yeah, they're hoping you take a leap of faith so they can do this. They can acquire this. I think the Queen of Wands wants to be this High Priestess so bad. This Queen of Wands wants to be the star so bad, to the point where... Oh, I had put a card back. I shouldn't have put it back. To the point where... I need another card. What do they want for the High Priestess? What does this Queen of Wands and King of Wands want with the High Priestess? So we have Page of Cups and the Two of Swords. They want the High Priestess to be kind of naive. The Page of Cups is a younger or more immature person. They think that you don't see them coming. I think they think that you're just like like really nice and sweet, and you have no idea that they're maybe even a couple or working together on this? What don't they want you to see? Yeah, look, they're working together to cause you heavy burdens. They could be fighting over how to get this victory. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands, King of Wands, and the High Priestess. What does this couple want for the High Priestess? The Star, the Queen of Pentacles? What's the ultimate goal? Like, the ultimate goal is to shine. The ultimate goal is to shine. Two of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles. What is this couple? Tell me about this couple and the Seven of Pentacles. They're taking a gamble on something. I think they feel like they're pretty lucky or good at it. I mean, I'm getting the feeling like they're actually pretty giddy. Either over this idea or what they've successfully pulled off in the past. Tell me about this the celebration and the Nine of Wands. They celebrated too soon, and now they're in the Nine of Wands position. They've won, but something's happening publicly. Or they won in public. Like right now, it looks like on the outside they've won. But somebody's confused about something here. Like something's hidden. Something's been hidden. And I think it's been hidden from them. It's been hidden that, or the fact that you're this leader is hidden. Queen of Pentacles and the Star, please. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is conjuring the magic to be the Star. This person has a loyal, either the Queen of Pentacles is loyal. This talks about friendships, loyalty. Happiness, playfulness. It's like they're trying to hide the fact that you are this loyal person. Or they're trying to hide the fact that they are a huge supporter of you. You know, maybe they love to hate you and hate to love you, but they could be trying to come in and hide the fact that they're obedient to somebody or you're obedient. You could be obedient to God. You could be obedient to your craft. Let's see here. One of these, the King of Wands or the Queen of Wands, could be a Leo, by the way. And I believe the High Priestess, is that Cancer or Pisces? Cancer and Pisces, yeah, that's what I thought. You know, they could be wanting, This is almost looking like they're coming for the High Priestess and possibly if they have a younger child. Because these are both younger energies. And then we have a dominating figure here that can show up as a mother or a boss. Sorry, not just a mother, dominating parents, actually. I always personally think it's the mother because of the movie Brave, matriarch. The matriarch of the family. Something has been challenging, to say the least. But it feels like somebody's trying to get their hands on a High Priestess. And now this High Priestess could actually be this child. You could have a Pisces or Cancer child. Tell me more about this. Like, what is this? Because if these are parents, give me one more for this bear. What does this bear want to do? They want a new beginning with you. Tell me about this gamble that this couple took to steal this money. Oh, sorry, it could be gifts. Queen of Swords. This is a Queen of Swords. We have a Queen of Swords that took it as a gamble to steal a gift. They will publicly face an ending. Tell me about the clouds. Eight of Pentacles, also 33, neatly placed with this Hierophant here. Some sort of organization, something they do for work. They want to hide something that they do for work. The leader of this group wants to hide something they do for work. Yeah, they got the whole world in their hands. They're planning on doing something. And it really looks like this leader of this group could be using moon magic to try to affect this Queen of Pentacles, who's the star, who has lots of loyal supporters, maybe in secret. Again, the moon. This is again. See, it's hidden loyal supporters. So this organization doesn't understand that there's probably people even within their group that Eight of Cups, Eight of Hearts down there. The only reason why they want to walk away is because of what they've, maybe people actually want to leave this group strictly because of what somebody has done, this couple has done to this Queen of Pentacles. If this Queen of Pentacles has, like, say the Queen of Pentacles is some sort of prophetess. She's got psychic gifts and she's able to, in a sense, predict the future. And back in 2012, she was like, there's going to be a big pandemic and the race war is going to change. It's going to be like people aren't racist against black people are going to be racist against white people, and it's going to be all mixed up and people are going to hate, like, the rainbow, and the rainbow people are going to get violent on the non-rainbow people and fuck all that shit. you know, however it was said, maybe she doesn't have the best way with words, and sometimes it was confusing, and people thought, oh, maybe she's racist, or maybe she doesn't like LGBTQ, or, which, personally, I would get that, because I don't hate gay people, but I do not like the alphabet team. They stole the rainbow, and they turned the chakras upside down, and they lead their whole life by their lower vibration and the root chakra. So, like, it's okay to be gay, but just don't make that your whole dang personality. So if you were saying something along those lines, you know, maybe your opinions weren't appreciated, and, like, people are like, oh, this bitch don't deserve this gift, you know what I'm saying? Something along those lines. Tell me about this, King and Queen of Wands, this dominating couple who wants to come in and have a new beginning after, you know, trying to steal something valuable from you. They're like, hey, we're sorry. No. Ten of Pentacles. Secret's out. Somebody's learned about this gift that was held on to, possibly this inheritance. Like I said, it could be spiritual or physical. But it's funny because at the bottom both of my decks here we have the lady and the masculine. So again, this couple, what is the ultimate ending for this couple? What is the ultimate ending for this couple? Poverty. And what is the ultimate ending for this Queen of Pentacles? Concern. She's concerning this group. I just noticed the 33 there. Somebody's very concerned about this Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's worried about having to toil and labor. You know, somebody who's leading this type of organization may have lived a pretty cushy life, and now they're sitting here in this funeral parlor concerned over this Queen of Pentacles. And what are they concerned about? Again, message of concern. That you're getting the message. That you understand that somebody tried to steal something from you, and now they're going to have to defend themselves. The popo's on the way. One more card, please. And a courtship. Message of concern about this couple. Something that was done in private in a family room. That's going to involve them going to prison. Because an official person's coming in with some sort of great fortune after some sort of court proceedings with the lovers. Maybe expect a marriage out of this and your dream job. Be expecting a wealthy male to give you some sort of a gift who's traveling to see you. Can't stop thinking about you. So, Queen of Pentacles is being set up for exactly what she's... Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you've been having a hard time knowing that something's been taken from you and life maybe hasn't been fair, the karmic wheel is turning and it's all coming back in your favor. This has been a fantastic read. I'm so happy for you guys. You know, June 21st has been coming up a lot, but I am going to take one more card to flip for time here. When is this all going to wrap up for the Queen of Pentacles? The lady. I don't think there's a time on that one, but maybe. Let me see. 29. Immediately. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. Somebody's family is blocked here. But, that's all I got for this sesh. I may be back later today because I got some time. I love you guys. Peace. Have a good one.